Hi guys, it's Parth Sudharan with Remax Metropolis. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to save up for your first home in Toronto. This is the first of a series of videos in which I share useful information about real estate. And in this first video, I'll be addressing a question that I was asked recently, which is, how much do I need to save up to purchase a property in Toronto? We've seen house prices soar in Toronto over the last 10 years. And if you're looking to purchase your first property in Toronto this year, you're probably wondering how to even pay for it. So here's some tips to help you out. The average price of a home in Toronto is hovering around just under $1 million today. And that's a lot of money to save up to purchase your first property. But as you may already know, you don't need this full amount to purchase a home in Toronto. So that brings up the question, how much do we really need? So for major banks in Canada, they typically require home buyers to put down a minimum of 20% of the total purchase price. And if you're looking at a $1 million home, that's $200K. And that's still a lot of money to be saving up if you're making an average income in Toronto. If you're looking at smaller properties like condos, semis, townhouses, which you can still find for well under $1 million in Toronto, you do not need to have 20% down. In fact, you can purchase a property in Toronto for as little as 5% down. If the purchase price is less than $500,000, you put down 5%. And if your purchase price is between $500,000 and $1 million, you put down 5% on the first $500,000, and for the remainder, you would put down 10%. And that's the absolute minimum down payment you need to purchase a home in Toronto.
For example, if you purchase a property for $700,000, the minimum down payment you would need is 5% on the first $500,000, which is $25,000, and 10% on the remaining $200,000, which is $20,000. So your total, when you add up both, would be $45,000.
And if the purchase price is more than $1 million, your minimum down payment is 20%. So that's it for the minimum down payment. Now that you know how much you need to make a down payment on a home in Toronto, let's look at a couple different ways to fund it. So let's talk about RRSPs. These are your registered retirement savings plan. You might already have one. Your accountant or the person that does your taxes probably has recommended to you that you contribute to this plan. So if you have any money in your RRSP and if you're a first-time home buyer, you can withdraw up to $35,000 without any penalty to purchase your first home. And through the home buyer's plan, you have 15 years to pay this amount back into your RRSP. So another way to fund your down payment, you might be able to obtain money from your close family or friends, or if you're living at your parents' house where there might be equity in the house, you may be able to pull that equity to help fund your down payment. There are other ways to fund your down payment as well, including private loans and private equity, but I will save that for a future video. I hope you found this video informative, and in my next video, I'll be talking to you about how to obtain financing to pay for the rest of your purchase price. And if you have any questions about any of the content in this video, feel free to give me a shout and I'd be happy to chat.